this is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the NC State Wolfpack. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you guys.
Keep an eye on that, Holly. The Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So NC State's offense will have first crack at this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It's complete on the right side. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Lewis. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, App State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take off. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Here's a hit. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Singleton. With the catch, it's Sanchez. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy
Might have a chance. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The run inside. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Looking for space, it's Lewis. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Back to pass, it's Singleton. Quick strike complete. Stop short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break and tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
The Mountaineers will go for it here on fourth down. In the red area, it's Lewis. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. He'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. To the air, it's Bailey. He makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking for a deep man. Snags it inside the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Lewis. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the grab. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's Singleton. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Louisville taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Back to your game inside Carter Finley Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. Out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got his man on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lewis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really bad.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The run inside. It's Lewis. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Maybe a crease. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Handoff from the gun. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can paint holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. time to surge it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Fires quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Snow. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Racing to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, NC State.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Appalachian State regains possession in the they've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's James. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. He's looking to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Roberts. Finding some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Dangerous throw there. This knocked down and incomplete. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.